Hi, I'm Liv McLennan. I'm a co-director of music for Wellbeing, and I also facilitate the Tisbury Move and Make Music group. So there's many benefits for coming. The first is to obviously connect with other people, which is really important, particularly if you have a longer term health condition and dementia, to get that social aspect, the conversation, but also within the group itself, when we are creative, when we use music and movement and just really enable people to come into themselves, come into their bodies, their identities through the kinds of activities and creative processes that we do. So I'm Anna. I co-facilitate the music and movement group with Liv. I was reading recently about dementia and about how often we don't know. It's like the emotional residue, basically, that these songs and these movements leave us with. So even if a person with dementia doesn't know exactly what they've done, they know how they feel. And I feel like with this group, there's such a feeling of well-being and community that kind of overrides exactly what we're doing and the order of it or why we're doing it. And so I've noticed that for the people with dementia in that group, that really means something. They really come away feeling better and feeling topped up or recharged in some way. So we work in partnership with the Tisbury Memory Group, which to me is very important. We're both grassroots and we both try and serve the community, and we alternate weeks so that we can have something regular on a particular day of the week. In terms of being rural, it's really important to have these kinds of services because transport is being cut. There aren't groups, it's very hard for people to access the kinds of groups that are relevant for them, particularly if they're living with a dementia. So having this in this kind of location for me is incredibly important, and to connect people from Tisbury, from the wider villages as well, so that they know they're not alone. It can be quite isolating living in this kind of area, even though it's beautiful. Socially, there are other issues out there, so we try and fulfil a gap there and a need for people who are ageing and who might be living with dementia as well.
I had one particular lady, it took me 3 months convincing her to bring her mother. And she arrived, and after a couple of months, she was a changed person.
I would certainly recommend it, yeah. Especially to people on their own or people with a carer. It's nice for the carer to see the other side of the person, the creative side, which is lovely because it wouldn't come out normally, not if they're sitting at home looking, or the carer's working, looking after them, they wouldn't see that side.
But I like to follow on afterwards, whatever we've been doing. It's nice to have discussion afterwards, because the best parts you always want to save.
My name's Jo. I'm 55. I'm a retired state registered nurse, and I think it's incredibly important that they see somebody during the day and they have that fun and laughter to get out into the community and meet other people. You're also getting a break as the carer, so you're a better carer if you're not tired and exhausted. You can interact with different people and you're both getting that social stimulation and an interest in life that you both need, not just the person with dementia.
Everybody's so welcoming, and she gets a lot out of it. And you can participate as much as you want. If she's having an off day, she can just sort of watch what's going on, or she'll join in. We love coming here, and it's the social event more than anything, really. And we both go home with a big smile on our face.
And come along and try it, nothing to lose by having a go and having a play and having a sing, and there's always so much laughter, and I think people feel lighter when they leave.